Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've got some very interesting new leaks, new gameplay details on what could be Warzone's biggest threat, biggest competitor in quite some time. Obviously, there's a lot of hype going into the new Battlefield title, Battlefield 6, presumably, right? And with this, there's been talks here and there about this game having a Battle Royale. Now, Battle Royale in Battlefield has been attempted before with Firestorm. Personally, I feel like it had a lot of potential when it first dropped, but it just didn't land with the community, didn't really, sustain anything beyond launch, and ultimately it fell off. But Battlefield 6 in and of itself has a lot of hype. Everything they've revealed so far, everything going on at the labs, playtests and everything, the hype is there for sure. And it just so happens we've got some brand new leaks, some brand new details on the potential Battlefield 6 Battle Royale game mode because of some stuff going on with labs, data miners, things of that nature. So we are here on Insider Gaming detailing some of the info here. Then we'll jump over to a Reddit post that also talks about things a little bit more in depth with some actual specifics here. But as we do go through everything here with the new free-to-play Battle Royale details and what's been leaked so far, quick reminder, if you guys enjoy the video, obviously a little bit different from some of the standard content focused on Call of Duty, really interested in the Battlefield title this year, and I'd love to cover it more if that's something you guys are interested in. So the best way to let me know if you want to see more videos like this is to drop a like, and of course, if you're new to the channel, you want to help us get one step closer to reaching 1 million subs, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. But diving right in, this is what Insider Gaming has to say. A Battlefield 6 data miner discovered more info about the Battle Royale game mode, including the storyline, gameplay features, which is what we're the most interested in, and the Oversight system, which allows eliminated players to stay engaged, which is actually really unique given how all of the other Battle Royales sort of approach what happens when you get taken out, whether it's spectating, whether it's resurgence style stuff, whether it is like Fortnite where you have a redeploy card, things of that nature. In February 2024, we reported that Ripple Effect is developing a free-to-play Battle Royale mode for Battlefield 6, which obviously is huge, free-to-play being the biggest and most important part there. There are two game modes, a classic Battle Royale experience similar to that of what we know in other Battle Royales, and a mode named Gauntlet that challenges players to complete objectives. The lowest scoring team gets knocked out after each mission. So kind of like Battle Royale, but objective based, and it's more focused on those rather than just simply taking out enemies as fast as possible, right? And then in April 2025, Battlefield 6 data miners discovered more details from the Battlefield Labs playtest. Game files suggest that the Battle Royale mode will have traditional features such as solos, duos, trios, and squad matches, an armor system, call-ins, loot rarity, update kits, weapons, and a shrinking zone. The game files also confirmed the existence of Gauntlet. Data miners dug back into the game files and unearthed more noteworthy features. So, the Oversight system, some of the storyline explained here. Battlefield data miner Temporal reported the remaster of Operation Firestorm in Battlefield 6 has been revealed as the previously unknown location in Turkmenistan. Its description suggests that it'll also be integrated into the main lore surrounding the conflict between NATO and Pax Armada, so giving some backstory with it. Warzone, when it first dropped, had really cool backstory, all the intel missions, getting to learn about the Verdansk and Kostovia area. And they kind of stopped that after Warzone 1. Like, Warzone 2 doesn't really have that same lore effect, which personally I'm bummed about. I loved the intel videos that we got to cover back in the day. Firestorm was the Battle Royale mode for Battlefield 5. Rumors suggest that Battlefield 6 uses the same ring of fire that closes in on the map, which is pretty cool. Temporal shared a long list of other features on Reddit, which we'll dive into here momentarily, including a description for the storyline. After an explosive disaster exposes a classified military R&D facility to attack by multiple unidentified PMC groups, a handler deploys an elite squad to secure the site before its secrets can fall into the wrong hands. Another key feature is the priority missions. You can complete objectives, but other teams have an opportunity to stop you and steal the rewards. Completing a mission grants you rewards like vehicle access key cards that can be used on powerful combat vehicles or custom weapon drops, maybe similar to loadout drops. Like Warzone, the game mode also features field upgrades, which are traits to improve your character. Additionally, you get one respawn shortly after the match starts. There is a respawn tower similar to Fortnite if you want to bring a teammate back. The other key feature is also this Oversight system. Even after you die, you can use remote cameras, drones, and turrets to reveal enemies and wreak havoc from the afterlife. This is a very unique approach to spectating, actually being able to have a larger impact on the game, even when you can't fully engage in gunfights. Being able to give your team information and help out that way, I think is really cool. It gives you a reason to actually focus up while you're spectating. But then we jump over to that previously mentioned Reddit post from Temporal detailing things more specifically. We're not going to go into every little single thing here just in the interest of time, but there are some main standouts here. Battlefield Labs data mining the Battle Royale mode, new features, and additional details. So this is where the majority of this information, just in a more specific way, stems from, including gameplay features with the priority missions. Keep an eye out for priority missions, high reward opportunities that present themselves as a situation on the ground unfolds. I think this is going to be similar to contracts within Warzone, but again, just adding a layer of depth to gameplay that's not just simply PvP oriented. Your only focus is to find squads and take them out. If you want to gain other advantages tactically or in other situations, go after these certain objectives, gives you something else to do. Countering missions. When a nearby enemy squad starts one of these missions, you may be given the chance to stop them and steal the rewards. Adds a little bit more risk to doing these missions, and I think it will help drive more combat. Obviously, within Warzone, bounties and like recons giving off a little flare and stuff like that's going to drive you towards action, but not every contract does necessarily. These would be situations where maybe they do. Like, for instance, another team is countering your squad's marked mission. They will try and eliminate a certain player. Similar to a bounty there, it's going to drive action, which I think is cool. Mission rewards. Choose a mission from the map for a chance to earn rewards like combat vehicle access keys, custom weapons, as more as we detailed in that blog. You have a gunsmith kit you can improve your weapon with. Open your inventory, select the weapon, and upgrade it. So you can just do it right away on the fly within Battlefield's like standard attachment system there. Pretty cool approach to it. The vehicle key cards are sort of self-explanatory. You get an access card. You can then control a vehicle after you find it and actually utilize that. Custom weapon drops, similar to a loadout it seems like. Watch for airdrop support packages containing your customized weapons. You can retrieve one of your custom weapons from a custom weapon drop. Find another one to secure a second custom weapon. Custom weapon drops can be earned as a rare reward for completing missions. Field upgrades. Complete missions to earn your field upgrades. Unlock new traits for your class by completing missions, getting kills, looting, and finding intel drives. The intel drive, for instance, this will be an example in game, you picked up has earned you significant progress on your field upgrades. You can expand your character, get more upgrades, and based on this, maybe it's something that's actually permanent. Like you get boosts and bonuses for your class for the entirety of the match. It's not just like a limited time thing like a lot of field upgrades are. They do detail second chance for a short time after infill. You get one free redeployment after death. So there is a essence of resurgence, if you will, but it's not this ongoing thing throughout the entire game. Redeploy points detailing the towers, very similar to Fortnite as they mentioned on the Insider Gaming blog. Anti-tank crates. If there's an enemy combat vehicle in your area and you have no anti-vehicle weapons, keep an eye out for these marked on the map. So actual vehicle counterplay just available in the game itself, specifically marked as such. Supply bag armor. The support class supply bag gadget provides more armor plates. Scavenging. When walking over dead enemies' backpacks to collect their ammo and armor plates, you can recover combat vehicle access key cards from hostiles that were holding them, so they actually drop some of their inventory there. Vehicle containers. After you activate a combat vehicle container using a key card, you'll need to defend it while it opens, so it's almost like a recon in a sense where you have to progress that. Enemies around you will probably know that you're doing it right. They detail the zone a little bit. There's the flame front that's closing in. There's also the ring prediction. The inner ring on your map shows where the ring will be in the next 2 minutes, so you know how to rotate. Repair tools. In addition to repairing vehicles and gadgets, the engineer class repair tool can be used to crack some safes. Perform a takedown on a down player to take their dog tags and briefly reveal their squad mates' positions, so almost like a recon or a resurgence ping, which is pretty interesting. Vehicle resupply stations. If you're low on health or ammo in a combat vehicle, you can resupply those. Oversight system allows you to use those cameras, drones, turrets to stay active when you're spectating. There's oversight terminals and gadgets. Capturing an oversight terminal gives your dead squad mates control of advanced security systems. And then the gadgets, drones accessible via the oversight system have ordnance delivery capabilities. Pretty crazy. Public cameras. Even if you don't control on an oversight terminal, dead squad mates can use local security cameras to maintain visibility. I just imagine you're sitting there spectating. You can tell your teammates, hey, there's a squad posted up in this building. I saw 2 of them run by on the security camera. I think that's pretty neat, actually. We've got the drones, we've got the turrets for those as well, where you can control those and give info to your alive teammates. Class chests contain tailored loot for your chosen class. Rare chests contain upgraded weapons, call-ins, and excess API plate carriers. Upgraded armor is also available there, so you can double your capacity. And then there's also lootable vehicles. So a lot of pretty interesting gameplay features. I think, obviously, if the core game of Battlefield 6 is living up to the hype like it has so far throughout some of the playtests, it seems like, and all the hype that is building with all the reveals and announcements, this has a very, very good potential to potentially cause some threat to Warzone, which ultimately is good. Whether you're, Team Battlefield, Team Warzone, whatever it is, right, or Team Call of Duty, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, competition in this genre, specifically the Battle Royale genre, is good for us, the players, because it's going to push Battlefield to be better than Warzone, and then Warzone's going to have to respond, and it's going to push them to be better than Battlefield, and ultimately, we end up getting a better game at the end of the day, and that is a good thing. The more competition, the better. So I'm rooting for Battlefield, especially the Battle Royale here, to be solid. I'm very much so excited for it, but then even the multiplayer side of things, I'm really looking forward to as well. As I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to see more Battlefield coverage as major news is revealed and announced, simply let me know by dropping a like on the video. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you want to make sure you're up to date with each and every post every single day, feel free to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But that's going to wrap things up for this one. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.